Imagine feeling betrayed by your own body and living with that fear on a daily basis. My name is Brona Colton and I want to help people understand panic. Panic disorder is an anxiety disorder that can deeply impact a person's general quality of life. It is characterized by recurrent, unexpected panic attacks, meaning a sufferer of panic disorder may be suddenly struck by a panic attack without reason or prior warning. An attack is a sudden period of intense fear, anxiety, or discomfort that is accompanied by a variety of physical and psychological symptoms. These can include difficulty breathing, the feeling of being choked, heart palpitations, feeling faint, fear of dying, numbness, and even the feeling of being detached from oneself. Panic disorder exists throughout the world, with 1.8% of the population having suffered for at least a period of 1 year, and with reports showing 1 to 5.6% of women and 0.6 to 1.5% of men being affected by panic attacks. Women experience full-blown panic disorder at a rate doubling or tripling that of their male counterparts. The average age of onset for a person has been found to be in the mid-20s, with women's risk of development increasing between the ages of 10 and 28 years, and the risk for men increasing during their late 40s. Panic attacks occur rapidly, and a person dealing with one will usually reach their peak of discomfort around 10 minutes in. They are categorized by either expected or unexpected panic attacks. An expected panic attack happens when a person is faced with a situation or event that triggers an attack. Oftentimes, this will happen when somebody has a phobia and must confront their fear, such as when a person afraid of flying has to go on an airplane. An unexpected panic attack, however, happens without any specific external triggers or cues. For example, if a person is on their weekly shop, this would be a normal day-to-day activity but may result in an unexpected attack. Unexpected attacks are often believed to be related to other life stresses, such as having recently become unemployed. While panic attacks can occur in all anxiety disorders, it is the unforeseeable nature of these attacks that distinguishes panic disorder. An attempt to explain what happens during this complex disorder has been made by Clark. First published in 1986, his cognitive model for panic disorder has been widely used. This model describes panic disorder as a series of catastrophic misunderstandings and interpretation of what is happening in a person's own body. He proposed that panic attacks and panic disorder happen when a person misinterprets normal bodily sensations as indicators of a physical or psychological crisis, leading to more anxious sensations, which in turn reinforce the idea of crisis. This vicious cycle caused the person's panic to continuously escalate. A field study by Pauli et al. In 1991 used the same model to examine how a person's misunderstanding of their own bodily sensations can lead to an increase in anxiety. In the study, a group of 28 participants who experienced panic attacks and cardiac-related anxiety and a group of 20 healthy controls were connected to portable EKG machines, which monitored the participants' heart rates for 24 hours. The participants were told to monitor the heart rate and to record any cardiac perceptions during this period. They were also told to rate their anxiety following these observations. Participants went about their daily activities, excluding any strenuous physical activity. The study found an almost equal number of reported cardiac perceptions among both groups. The EKG showed participants' heart rates increased prior to each recorded perception. While this demonstrated similarities among both groups, differences arose following each observation. In the group with healthy controls, participants demonstrated a decrease in heart rate post-observation, whereas the group who suffered from panic attacks demonstrated further acceleration of their heart rates. The study found that this increase positively related to the level of anxiety recorded by the participants. The results of this experiment supports Clark's vicious cycle cognitive model, as participants' own perceptions and observations of bodily functions resulted in an increased level of those same functions. While more research continues to be conducted in this area of cognitive theory, the support of studies such as these allow for development of treatments that tailor to understanding and helping ease the severity and longevity of this and similar disorders. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a widely implemented therapeutic intervention that focuses on a problem and works to help change negative and disruptive cognitions a person experiences. By implementing a psychological method such as this, a person may be able to alter their own catastrophic misinterpretations of their cognition and reduce, if not eliminate, the effects of this disorder. Research into understanding disorders is key to developing treatments and therapies. Know more, help more.
Created using Powtoon.